Hello everybody, this is BUCC Buzz here with another Clash Royale replay. In the bottom blue, we have TR Carlos. In the top red, we have OS Wallace. Both of these players, top level clashers, guaranteed to give us an exciting replay. Now, this replay has over 50,000 views, and while it goes on, I'm going to talk about the Khabib versus Dustin Poirier fight. And I'll be commentating the gameplay as well when some intense stuff happens. We got Sparky on defense here. OS Wallace will respond probably with a Motar and a musket with skeleton combination. Anyway, I'm going to spoil the fight for you guys. Khabib did beat Dustin Poirier, alright? I'm going to give you guys a play-by-play real quick, let you guys know just what happened there, because there's a lot of controversy. I saw a lot of tweets about different things that happened, and I just want to clear the air on some of these things. So Dustin, when he first came, because somebody was tweeted about this, like, why does Khabib always bring religion into this? Well, first of all, we saw Dustin enter the ring praying. All right, he gave a quick prayer to, I believe he's a Christian, so he gave a quick prayer to Jesus, and then he also has a Christian cross tattooed on his leg. Okay, so it's like, I don't know how people think like that, where they're like, yo, how do you gonna bring religion? Religion is a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. You can't just not bring it in. Khabib also did a Islamic prayer. They call it a dua, where he puts his hands to look like a book, gives a quick prayer to Allah, not to Jesus. So Allah is like the God of Islam, but I don't think the word God does it enough justice. God is just a thing of worship, whereas Allah has a specific definition. He has specific names. It's actually very interesting. I'm very into mythology and theology and religion and all that. But in this fight, okay, Dustin Poirier is the defending champion. He already won a heavyweight title. Lightweight. There, a lightweight title. And it's pretty intense, you know. Khabib at one point got into a really bad position, and Dustin had him in a hold called a guillotine hold. It's called a guillotine, where he had him in a chokehold. Khabib looked very bad there, and if Dustin did it correctly, he could have transitioned from a guillotine into what's called an anaconda hold, which would have finished off Khabib for sure. Like, if he was able to get that transition, he wasn't able to get that transition, so Khabib was able to, wiggle his way out. People are saying, oh, sweat played a big role. First of all, guys, if you've ever wrestled, you will know that sweat actually gives you grip when you're tightening. You know, because of the way that water works, it gives you like a hydrophobic, like, you know what I'm saying? It gives you a little bit of a tightening. It's only when you let go does sweat actually give you an advantage. So it's kind of both. It gives you an advantage and it doesn't give you an advantage, depending on how it's being used in the situation. But to continue here, we are in overtime, by the way. So the next tower that goes down is it. And this hog on the right is doing a lot of damage. That tower is going really close here. The left side, what is he going to do? It's at 500 HP. It's so close. Just to recap here, Khabib did win the fight with a rear naked choke right after that devastating guillotine. And then right after he won, he jumped out of the octagon and ran towards Dana White. He's the UFC CEO. And he jumped on Dana White and gave him a big, big hug. And some people are speculating that hug wasn't a hug. That hug was actually a threat, because the way that Khabib jumped on him and was holding him didn't look like a hug. It looked like more like what they call an Ezekiel standing sleeper hold. A standing Ezekiel hold. It's where you're choking him as you sleep. Oh my God, this hog will connect here, and I think it's going to do the damage he needs to do. Ooh, that was close. He went all in on the left side there. Almost got the hog in. But that Sparky was able to connect on the right side there. GG. I love when Sparky finishes the game. It's the worst when Sparky ends it all for you. For the opponent, anyway. That was a GG. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm just going to finish off here what happened with Khabib. So, yeah, some were speculating that he was actually trying to threaten Dana White. I don't think so, guys. Let's be honest here. Right after that fight, McGregor tweeted out, and he said he wants a rematch in Moscow. And everyone's like, oh, come on, dude. Like, you're out here punching old men in the head for not drinking your drink. And you want to try and get... Okay, no, it's not going to happen, first of all. Okay, Khabib peacefully went back to the mountains. I want to mention something, too, guys. When he was in Las Vegas doing that other fight, they were throwing, alcohol and disrespect at him when he was leaving. But when he was in Saudi Arabia leaving that fight, they were throwing gifts at him and praise. I found that very interesting. Just the huge difference and contrast of behavior of people. But yeah, I mean, that's all I got for you guys about the Khabib versus Dustin Poirier fight. Yeah, it was such a good fight. I did watch it live. I am a Khabib fan. I'm going to go ahead and say it. In the last video, I did say that Khabib looks like a monkey. I stand by it. I would even look Khabib in the face and say it. And he could freaking grapple me to the ground and make me not say it. And, I mean, that's probably the reality of it. But to me, it's just a joke, you know. He knows I don't mean it. I wouldn't look him in the eyes, say it with, like, disrespect. I don't mean it like that. It's, again, a joke, guys. First of all, if I was in front of Khabib, I don't know, man. I'd probably show him a lot of respect. Maybe have some food with him. You know, you don't really. The thing about Muslim people, because he's a Muslim man, they're not very they're very friendly, but they prefer to stay within their family. You know, because he's got all his cousins and stuff, so he's gonna want to hang out, but he's gonna want to spend most of his time with his wife and his cousins. You know, those are the people he values more than just people. He values me. I'm a Muslim. Like, if I was a Muslim, right, he would still value me. Or if I was a Christian, he would still value me. But he would rather invest his time on this earth with his family. So that's what I'm trying to say. Well, back to what I was trying to really say about the monkey comment. Jeez. I don't know. I think people need to lighten up. It was just a fun comment. And I'm not going to censor myself, people. I'm not censoring myself. I am not doing that. I already censored myself with swear words. I don't cuss at all. So